Hey Capricorn, welcome to your 2019 November reading for the month of November. So, again, my loyal flowers, thank you for joining me again. For my newcomers, welcome. I'm so happy to see you here. So, just to start off with my readings, with all my readings, I do a premeditated session beforehand just to see where the collective is at the moment, like where the energy of the collective that is Capricorn is energetically at the moment. Okay, I basically try to pinpoint and see what y'all are up to because I'm trying to see, and I pull out some cards for you guys. My hands started itching profusely because I'm talking to Capricorns. Because Capricorns, again, with your premeditated session, you guys don't have no problem with careers, nothing, and none of that. Everything that is on the physical plane is your domain, such as job, stability, that is yours, Capricorn. Love, however, is always an issue with y'all. Like, it's so funny with Capricorns because they don't feel like they can have time for love, but they want to make time for love and they want love, but then they put love at the bottom. But they want love so bad. But it's like, goodness, Capricorn. So, Capricorn, you got a few cards out in your pre-shuffle session. I shouldn't say that you guys don't want to make time for love, but you guys are afraid. Like, out of all the signs, you guys are afraid of being hurt the most. Like, nothing is more guarded than a Capricorn. Like, you need to really, really butter Capricorn up for you to even get the really fine print of them, because they ain't going to show it to you off of a free will. All right. Ever. But I love Capricorns for that. It makes it more interesting when you do really get to know them. They're the most interesting people. So the premeditated session, you got Justice. You got the Eight of Swords. Okay. And then you showed up to your own reading, Capricorn, the Devil. You showed up to your own reading. So with this situation right here, I felt two scenarios with it. I felt that you guys were still tied down to either a situation or a person. Pick and choose. Again, this is a general reading. Not all stories will resonate with everybody. If it's not your story, it's not your story, okay? But if it is your story and you feel like the roles or the players are reversed, just switch them around and make it your story if it still sounds like your story, okay? Enough of that. But Capricorn, you feel like you're tied down to somebody specifically because you feel like you deserve justice, and or you wanting justice or feeling that you deserve something from a certain person is binding you to that person, and because of that you have somewhat of an unhealthy passion with it. But it's not for no reason, Capricorn, and I honestly feel like you deserve justice too, because with this Eight of Swords cards, you see how she's bound and tethered down, but she's blindfolded. She's blinded by what she thinks is holding her back. But if you could see, she could easily, with the eagle in the sky, she could easily get out of this mentality or wanting to get out of this, okay? She can easily get out of this, but she's choosing to bind herself and blindfold herself to stay in this situation. And if you could see with the Justice card, she's also blindfolded. She is also blindfolded. And for those who aren't familiar with Egyptian mythology, Ma'at is right behind her, which she is the bearer of justice in Egyptian mythology. When her feather is weighed against a human's, the human that's going into the netherworld or the underworld, their heart is weighed against her feather. And if their heart weighs more than her feather, it gets eaten by this monster that's in the back, that's in her chair. So Why I say this, Capricorn, is that you feel like you deserve this justice and you feel like this justice will be a positive attribute to you, but you're having an unhealthy obsession wanting this justice. Like you feel like you deserve this justice so much and you don't see it any other way. I'm getting a lot of stubbornness. You're very stubborn about it. And that's what some of you. Now, for the other three cards that came out, and I feel like this is still tied to the situation, but again, if it's your story, it's your story. You got the Eight of Cups, Death in reverse, because this is the Death card forward, but you got Death in reverse, and you got the King of Cups in reverse. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. I wanted to say King of Cups because I feel like this is a romantic interest. It always is a romantic interest with you guys, Capricorn, because like I said, everything else is always good until it gets to your love life, right? Like, I don't want to throw shade, but Capricorn, you need to let go sometimes. Like Capricorn, you need to walk away sometimes from the BS, Capricorn. I feel like, oh, there it is. You definitely will be more free when you walk away. Because look at her, she's dancing freaking naked. You'll be more free, you'll feel rejuvenated, you'll feel a new walk of life when you actually walk away from this King of Pentacles. Because the last reading I gave you guys was early in September. Again, sorry. Good. Late September, sorry. Hiatus, like I said. But, yeah. You guys have been having an unhealthy obsession with wanting your justice and or feeling entitled. You guys are feeling entitled to something you feel like you deserve, Capricorn, and it's making you stay stuck and bound to a way of thinking and or an unhealthy an obsession. Like you guys are kind of like, I just heard, what are they doing? Like when I was in your meditative session, I just got like stress and like a kind of like frantic panic. Like kind of a frantic panic of like, why won't they tell me? All right, Capricorn, let's get started. Again, please like and subscribe if you dig my vibe. If you don't, just click away. Have a beautiful day. This is for the collective. This is for the message. We do it all for love. We do it all for healing. And Capricorn, you may need some healing right now. And it's okay. It's okay. We all need healing sometimes. We all actually all need healing. Healing is a process. It's not something that happens overnight, and it is not something that we could force onto ourselves or each other. So Capricorn, I'm here for you. Let's do this, okay? Beginning with Line Strider. Beginning with Line Strider 2. I'm going to clarify first this Eight of Swords, because I feel like I'm going to clarify this. Actually, I'm going to clarify this Eight of Swords and this Justice, because I really feel like they're bound to each other. They came out right next to each other. They're both swords. So a bit of mental entrapment is here, Capricorn, because I honestly don't feel like this person is or this situation. I'm going to say the situation, but this person's a situation. I feel like they're not even trapping you on purpose, that you're just trapping yourself because you want to follow. You want to follow. Justice card always gives Libra energy, you know what I mean? So it could be a flighty, airy person. Spirit, that is way too many cards. Don't play with me. Like 6 cards flew out. So they want to talk. So let's see what they want to talk about, Capricorn. This is uh I have the hour loop of The Name of Life from the Spirited Away soundtrack by Studio Ghibli. I feel like some people were just like, what is that beautiful music? It's Studio Ghibli's. Abby's a nerd. It's Studio Ghibli Spirited Away. It's been a comforting meditative music for me lately. When I have been doing readings, I've been listening to this. Okay. Okay. All right. Any more cards to clarify the Justice and Eight of Swords? Capricorn, you were tied down to this person because you felt like you could learn from them, and you felt like you couldn't. You honestly felt like they were everything. They literally made you think and you thought they were everything, like they were all knowing or something, which is a given because even though Capricorns are so high strong, like I said, they like crave love. They crave love. They need it. They are lovey dovey to the max, even though they're super hella career driven and stuff. Deep down, they just want to be held. Don't lie to me, Capricorn. You know you want to cuddle all the time. All the time, Capricorn, you know you want to cuddle. But in doing so, you might have you may come into the wrong partners if you don't find a stable partner, and or if you don't fix the instability in yourself, you might run into unstable partners with attachment styles that are toxic for you, you know, especially if you don't understand your own attachment style. I don't know why they're making an emphasis on attachment styles. Any more? Any more messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising? Oh, again, I'm sorry I'm all over the place. This reading is for Sun, Moon, and Rising in Capricorn. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm going to put a link in the description below to do your own natal chart to see where you fall in line with that, okay? If you're double Capricorn, triple Capricorn, how many Oh, no. That's too many cards. That's too many cards. But Capricorn, I'm going to tell you this. You think this person is all knowing and or you're learning a lot from this person, so you're finding a hard time to let them go, and or you really want validation from them. God, validation is such an ugly word unless it's done by yourself, Capricorn. Let me tell you something. Validation is only okay. I only want like one more card to validate it, but it's tossing out the whole deck. Did you hear all those cards? Oh, see? You showed up to your own reading again. Queen of Pentacles. The Hierophant Taurus energy and the Hermit Virgo energy. So, I almost called you Libra. Capricorn, you might be dealing with a Libra and or someone who's like an air sign. I feel like a lot of you, oh man, see, I feel like a lot of you are dealing with the air sign, hence why you're kind of wanting that validation and or wanting to hold them down because let's be honest, Earth is secure, stable. You guys act like you don't care, but you guys, like I said, are lovey-dovey, want to be cuddled up 25/8. 25/8, stop lying to me, Capricorn. Like you don't want to be held up and cuddled up and booed up 25/8 and be working 24/7 but want that 25/8 with day. Don't lie to me. So, but with this being said, you feel like this person is all knowing and or teaches you a lot of things. That's why you're having a very hard time like letting them go and or just letting go of the fact that you want to be with them. Yeah, you want them. You want them, Capricorn, and you want the validation and you just want that secureness. So you're kind of stuck. You're very much stuck in in a unhealthy response of expecting that. You're expecting the validation, you're expecting the justice, and you're expecting to be held down, but it's not coming. So you're kind of you're you're tying your own self up. You're blinding your own self by not being able to let go of this obsession that you may have. And again, I don't feel like it's completely negative. This is like the harsh spectrum of it. This is for the obsessed. This, you know who you are. I don't even need to tell you. For the ones who know who they are when they're just like They're probably clicking away right now, mad, like she exposing me. I sure am. So, but with that being said, you're kind of sensing that, and hence with the Hermit. I love seeing the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles together because it's just like get shit done energy. So, Capricorn, you feel like this person is all knowing, or you want to like you want to be up under them, but you're realizing that like you really can't control them or tie them down. I no, I'm not gonna say control. Commit. The other C word. You're trying to make them commit, but they're just like, no. And you're just like, bruh. And it's showing in that devil, which is your card. Which with the devil card, it's very interesting because I don't look at it positive. Like, yes, it is with those bad habits, those obsessions and stuff, but it's also being able to work in both light energy and dark energy. And I feel that's why that's your card, Capricorn, because you are the worker bee. Like, no matter what happens, you're gonna make it work regardless, no matter what. Okay. So, I'm going to clarify this Eight of Cups, this walking away, and also this Death card. Clarify the Eight of Cups and the Death card for me in reverse for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising for Capricorn, November 2019. I hope y'all are good, though. I hope everybody's good. October was very rough for me personally, and I feel like it was rough for I'm trying not to say my chart in my videos, but like it spills out sometimes. It was very rough for us cardinal signs, I'll say that, okay? I'm not gonna say my sign. I'll say my sign eventually and I'll slip up and say it, but I'm not gonna say my sign. Because I feel like people are zodiac racist. And I don't mean that like offensive, but they're gonna be like, ugh, well of course, because the because I know, because I used to be zodiac racist actively. Okay, Five of Wands in reverse. So, mm, oh man, I'm gonna clarify something, but I just got. You thought there would be more of a fight with you walking away, and there wasn't. So you're like, you feel good about it that there wasn't a fight for you to just be like, stay, 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 because that's what you're used to. I'm sorry, I made a funny face. My like you saw, but yeah, there wasn't really a fight from you walking away. But I'm going to clarify. Oh, ooh, yeah, girl, kind of good, kind of bad, kind of. Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. There wasn't much of a fight, and you gained from this relationship because you felt like this person didn't really take anything away from you when it really came down to it, Capricorn. Oh my gosh. And they didn't take anything away from you, so you're healing because of that. Because they did it in a mature way, because I really see they're not even looking at you when you go. They're not even looking at you. They have their back turned. But personally, Capricorn, you didn't lose. I just heard I wanted it to be more dramatic. Capricorn, no, you don't. Capricorn, no, you don't. Okay, first of all, Capricorn, no, you don't, because honestly, just because it's dramatic does not mean it's love. Just because it's boisterous, it's a scene, it's It's aggressive love does not mean aggressive love is not love, period, Capricorn. Let's get that through one time. This person was obviously a mature person, hence why you got so much teachings and learned so much from them, but you're detaching from them because you just don't want the expectation of validation. You don't want to expect anymore. You don't want to force expectations from them anymore. So you are walking away. This is for some of you. For some others, you still in that devil energy. You're still tied up. All right. Some of you are still tied up come November, but some of you are walking away from it and you expected more of a fight, but this person didn't take anything from you. They didn't take anything emotionally. I'm not going to say physically because I don't know y'all's lives, okay? But they didn't take anything from you as a sense of like hurting you when the union stopped, which is amazing to hear. I love that. I absolutely love that. Okay. Using Shadowscape to clarify. I'm going to clarify this King of Pentacles and I'm going to clarify this Queen of Cups. I'm going to see what you guys feel about this. Because this is Shadowscape, but I nicknamed it my fairies and they're my lovey-dovey love deck. When I first started doing tarot, I only used them for love readings. Back when I was a little green little acorn and I was like following spreads and books. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that, to each his own. I still do a spread from time to time, but now I just be slanging cards like it ain't no thing. But let me see. But I still do use these for like love relationships. I usually use them to identify the court cards, which are people. So yeah, this Queen of Cups here, Capricorn, male or female, female and female energy and masculine energy is in all of us, not specified by gender, but yeah. Five of Cups, Five of Cups, and Temperance in reverse. This definitely threw you off balance, Capricorn. This realization of you having to let go of this Hierophant, you having to let go of this devil energy, and you kind of have emotional sorrow from that because I expected it to last longer. I just heard I expected it to last longer. Damn. Damn, Capricorn. But Capricorn, you learned so much. And honestly, just because you're not in physical union does not mean you're not in spiritual union. Like, I need to put an emphasis on that. Like, I do feel like this King of Pentacles is your twin flame and or a love interest or a soulmate, but that does not mean you need to be in physical union and or have expectations to be in physical union, Capricorn. And that's where golly, clarify this King of Pentacles. Clarify this King of Pentacles. And again, this doesn't technically have to be romantic. This could be like a best friend or even a family member. But you're definitely walking away from somebody. Wow. Everything is reversed. So, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress, okay? All in reverse, but I still feel like it's positive. Let's not just base it on upside down messages here. Yeah, this King of Pentacles definitely was a counterpart. They felt or feel still that you were very stable and you created a lot of abundance in their life. Like Capricorn, in the way they were teaching you, you were creating for them in the way that they were teaching you maybe things that you wanted to learn, like maybe, spiritually, or even like just they were teaching. I'm getting a strong emphasis on spiritual. Like they taught you about yourself, or they did teach you about yourself, or more things about you that you didn't even understand yourself, Capricorn. And in turn, you were showing them how to love better, and you were showing them aspects of love that they didn't understand. So when they were teaching you in the mind, you were teaching them in the heart. And oh man, oof, girl, like I can't. Oh, tarot soap opera here. Ugh. Let me clarify. I'm gonna clarify this devil energy. Well, I see why you're obsessed still, but let me clarify this devil energy one time, because I wasn't gonna forget about the devil, because that's also your energy too, Capricorn. That's also your energy too. Actually, you know what? Matter of fact. Matter of fact, let me, you already know. For my newcomers, this is my blunt deck. This is bone fire, all right? The bluntest deck I got, I feel in my heart. Like this is the one that ain't gonna. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. There's your constant abundance that's always around you, Capricorn. This is the deck I use to like spit some ish truth. Like you ain't gonna run from the truth if you throw some bones. And for my tarot collectors, I have a list of the decks I use at the excuse me, in the description. I have a list of the tarot decks I use. Claire, I didn't even finish my sentence, and the deck said, like, ooh, the Star, Aquarius energy, and the Six of Wands, fire energy. Mm. Oh, Capricorn, I don't think you're going anywhere. I think you left a lasting impression on this person, but I feel that is the devil energy. Okay. Reverse skirt, pardon my French. But that devil energy is the impression you left on them, and the impression they left on you. It is not the obsessive energy. Well, this clarified the devil, but it was not the obsessive energy. You definitely are a light to them. You are the light, Capricorn. And oh man, you and that's where I was getting an emphasis on this five of wands and this five of pentacles. You got double fives. I just realized this five of wands and this five of pentacles, that um they didn't take anything from you. They didn't hurt you. They didn't take anything from you. It was my dog. By the way, I got a puppy. I got a puppy like 2 weeks ago in my little spiritual ascension. I believe she's my familiar. I named her Bo. But yeah, this definitely was, is, and will continue to be a healthy relationship, Capricorn. But you do need solidarity. I just heard solidarity, and you needing to be on your own. Like oh man, I just heard they taught you all they could. Yeah, they taught you a lot of things, but now it's the time where the teacher surpasses the master. Okay, and here you are again, surpassing as the queen. Queen of coins in this deck, because in this one it's coins, not pentacles, but it's still the same suit. Look at you baking a pie and knowing what the hell you're doing, Capricorn. Always and forever knowing what you're about to do. Next move, next dudes, next move, all of that. You know what you're doing with the death card. With the death card, and what also jumped out, and I feel like these are connected. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles and death card is connected, because I feel like you're finding yourself before you met this person, but this person enhanced you and made you better. So it's you and then some. It's you and then some. But it came with a Tower moment and the Knight of Wands. The Tower moment specifically isn't bad for me. It shows a drastic change. Oh God, I'm forcing myself. Capricorn, you may be forcing yourself to change or walk away from this codependency. Codependency. This codependency of this teacher, this person. Yeah, because you surpassed them. I'm getting a strong emphasis that you surpassed them, and or you feel like you're surpassing them. Like kind of like which is why you were binding yourself to this validation, because you wanted the memories. Those memories get you all the time, huh, Capricorn? It's the history, right? It's always history. It's the history and what they taught you and what they brought you that makes you still attached. But in turn, you don't need to be attached, because you knew you were whole before them. You've always been whole. But it's, you were used to them. You were used to them. You were used to their love. And if you could see, this Knight of Wands has a freaking letter burning in the bag, a message that never came, and or like a swift message, a swift, abrupt, like, this is how it is, this is how it's gonna be, this is what we are now, and we can't. I just heard we can't go back. Oh, good. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man, Capricorn. I'm feeling that in my freaking throat chakra, though. This Tower moment is going to be done by words. It's not going to be done by events or anything. This Tower moment is strictly going to be by words. And this departure and this separation is going to be done by words. Hence why it's physically still there. Hence why you still feel their energy. But there definitely will be a break off. It will end on an emotional level. But physical, no. I feel like you'll still work with this person or be around this person, or this person is so much a part of your life that it's weird for them to be out of your life. Like, it's so weird for them to be out of your life now. But there is going to be a sever in the relationship. And again, it's not negative. When you come out of union, it's not negative, because you were always in union once you become in union. But the expectations of this relationship being a certain way, the expectations and the need for validation is going to come to an end, like tower thrown off end. I'm just a messenger. I am messenger. Okay, I am just the messenger, Capricorn. I'm gonna pull some advice for you from my animals, and then I'm just gonna wrap it up. Whew. Yeah, y'all needed to be read. Y'all always need to be read, especially, but y'all needed to be read. Okay, Capricorn. Any advice for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, November 2019? November 2019. All right. Any advice for my Capricorns, my beautiful Capricorns? All in all, a beautiful spread, though. Like, all in all, such a beautiful spread, and I cannot, like, fathom it enough. For those who are in relationships and or those who are single, it applies to who it applies to. Again, if it's not your message, it's not your message, but it is for somebody. Somebody needed to hear this. But Capricorns, you'll always be okay. I believe in you. I have faith in you, and I always will. And you guys are very much capable of the most purest of love. Hence why this person doesn't even want to even leave your life like that. Like, you, Capricorns are the purest form of love. And you will always, because you live in that, you always live in that, Capricorn, you will always find love. Love will always find you. Love is you. You are love, Capricorn. Any more advice for my Capricorns? Because only one card flew out, but I want like, I want two more. I want like at least two more. Deuces! Deuces! Oh, there's one. Any one more card or two for my lovely Capricorns? Just something to take home with them in the goodie bag. Just something to take home for my Capricorns. Strength! Strength, 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 strength. Like, what did I say? Stay strong, Capricorns. Ain't nobody tougher than y'all. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight? Eight of Pentacles? No, Page. Page of Pentacles. And, alright. So, Capricorns, give to yourself so when love comes to you, you do not shun it away. Accept love in its truest form, give to yourself, and nourish your own abundance and pursuits. Because I feel Capricorn, I just heard, okay, this is one and two things. Either you're going to be a complete shut in and not love anybody ever again in your life for a while, or you're going to fall in love with the next person that gives you the best vibes. So, Capricorn, I want you to have strength and give to only, give to those that only have good vision and or can enrich your life, which it should be for everybody. This shouldn't just be for Capricorn. That's everybody. You should only invest in love interests that enrich other parts and or every part of your life. And to give to yourself and your strengths first before you invest in others, okay? It's a time to be selfish, Capricorn. November 2019, even though it's Thanksgiving and all that, it is the time to be selfish. And just have strengths in who you... Did I just take pictures? I think I just took a bunch of pictures. I'm recording on my laptop for the first time because I'm trying to get more content out faster, but I think I just took like 3 pictures. But, yeah, Capricorn, enrich yourself and stand strong in your own being and do not worry about love. I know you guys are always worried about love, but please do not worry about love for once. Like, just nourish yourself and the right partners, soul tribe will come to you once you are your nourished best self, okay? Yep. All right, Capricorn. That's it for y'all for November 2019. When it comes to the channel, I'm trying to record often and more content besides tarot readings, but it will be more tarot readings. Yeah, I'm making up for my 2 weeks of spiritual hiatus, and I'm I am delivering. Okay. I love you, my beautiful Capricorns. Thank you so much for tuning in to me, and I will see you next time. Okay.